Have you ever wondered, why is it that good people often have to endure life's most difficult trials? Why is it that those who live with kindness and integrity rarely find peace, while those who do harm often seem to flourish? We all know karma is a law that cannot be changed. But why must the good carry the burden of karma? Let us reflect together through this story. Is justice truly blind, or merely slow-footed on the rugged path of fate? In the kingdom of Eldoria, where verdant hills cradled humble villages, that question seemed to have no answer. Beneath the radiant golden sun, Baron Roderick dwelt in a castle of gleaming granite. Wine flowed like rivers, feasts never ceased. He was a cruel man, seizing the lands of villagers, wringing taxes from their last drops of blood, sneering at their pleas. Yet the king favored him, proclaiming him Eldoria's banner. Meanwhile, Alden, a poor farmer with calloused hands and a sincere heart, lived in a thatched hut. He shared his meager wheat with the starving. The villagers respected Alden, but fate seemed to scorn him. His lands were taken by Roderick. His family went hungry. His prayers seemed lost in the void. This paradox stung the hearts of many. Why did the wicked prosper while the righteous suffered? Alden often wondered, in the long nights by the flickering firelight, if justice existed in this world. One afternoon, as the crimson sun sank behind the forbidden forest, he chanced upon an old woman in a tattered cloak. Her eyes seemed to pierce his soul. "Do you seek justice?" she whispered, her voice hoarse like wind through rustling leaves. "Go to the forbidden forest, where an ancient stone bears the prophecy. Those who sow the wind shall reap the storm. Those who sow seeds shall harvest flowers." She vanished before Alden could question her, leaving a burning spark of curiosity in his heart. The forbidden forest was a place even the boldest dared not tread. Tales spoke of darkness that swallowed light, of ancient spirits lurking, guarding secrets of time. Yet Alden, with a heart unyielding, resolved to venture forth. He carried a torch, a crust of bread, and a fragile hope that the prophecy might unravel the pain in his soul. The path into the forbidden forest was fraught with peril. Trees grew thick, their branches entwined, as if to strangle intruders. The howls of wolves echoed. Formless shadows flitted past, making Alden shudder. Yet he pressed on, thinking of his family, the villagers, and the tears shed under Roderick's oppression. One night, as his torch flickered near extinction, he stumbled upon a great stone etched with ancient runes. Under the silver moonlight, he read, "Those who sow the wind shall reap the storm. Those who sow seeds shall harvest flowers. Justice is slow-footed, but never loses its way." Suddenly, a faint glow appeared. It coalesced into the form of a translucent spirit. Its eyes, deep as a winter lake. "Who are you, to disturb my slumber?" Its voice resounded, both majestic and gentle. Though trembling, Alden stood tall. He recounted the villagers' suffering and the injustice wrought by Roderick. The spirit smiled sadly. "Justice is not like the wind, swift to come and quick to go. It is like a seed needing time to sprout. The righteous sow good seeds, and though they suffer today, tomorrow they shall reap flowers. The wicked sow the wind, and though they prosper today, tomorrow they shall reap the storm." Be patient, young one. These words left Alden perplexed. Patient when Roderick grew ever mightier, demolishing the village's ancient temple to build a new palace? When the villagers starved while he laughed amid lavish banquets? Alden returned to the village, his heart heavy. He shared the tale with Mira, a brave young woman who aided him in caring for the villagers, and Father Elric, an aged priest with hair white as frost. Father Elric nodded slowly. "Fate is like a river, Alden. It meanders, but always finds the sea. Keep sowing good seeds, though the soil be barren." Meanwhile, Roderick's greed knew no bounds. He doubled the villagers' taxes, threatened to burn the homes of those who resisted. His ambitions grew darker, to overthrow the king and seize Eldoria's throne. He bribed officials, hoarded gold, scoffed at warnings. "Justice?" he mocked. "Only the weak believe in such things. Power is the only justice." Alden, though heartbroken, did not yield. He helped villagers mend their roofs, shared his food, secretly preserved relics from the ancient temple. Mira stood by him, her smile like sunlight. "If justice is slow, we will wait," she said, "but we will never stop sowing seeds." Her words rekindled Alden's strength. He began to see every act of kindness, however small, was a seed cast upon the earth. One night, as Alden prayed by the stone in the forest, the ancient spirit appeared again. "You have sown your seeds," it said. "Now let the earth and sky do their work." Alden did not understand, but a strange peace settled over him. He returned to the village, living as before, though Roderick still reigned arrogantly atop his throne of injustice. Time passed. Winter arrived, cold as the hearts of men. Roderick, intoxicated by power, made a fatal mistake. He sent a letter to a rival kingdom, promising Eldoria's lands in exchange for an army. But a loyal servant of the king, by chance, discovered the letter and exposed the plot. The people's fury erupted. Those who once cowered before Roderick now rose, led by the seeds Alden and Mira had sown, unity and faith in justice. The king's army besieged Roderick's castle. In panic, he tried to flee, but fell into the very pit he had dug to hide his gold. Villagers said his cries echoed like a storm, fulfilling the prophecy. Roderick lost everything: power, wealth, and life itself. Alden did not become a baron, nor did he grow rich, but the villagers honored him, not for gold, but for the heart that kindled hope. The ancient temple was rebuilt, and the prophetic stone was placed in the village square. A reminder that justice, though slow, always finds its way. Is justice truly blind, or does it merely await the perfect moment to shine? That question, perhaps, only we can answer as we reflect on the seeds we sow in our own lives. There is a saying in the Buddhist scriptures: "Nothing is more precious than compassion, for it alone helps us feel the true essence of life." And yet, because of that very compassion, the kind-hearted often become targets of selfish actions and societal judgment. Sometimes, that alone causes the good to suffer even more. From ancient tales to lessons drawn from everyday life, one truth stands clear: suffering is not a punishment. Suffering is an opportunity to realize that this life is only one thread in the infinite weave of cause and effect. Do not fear hardship. Do not be anxious when life becomes difficult. Remember, only by letting go, by learning to forgive yourself and others, can you truly find peace. If this story has touched your heart, please like and share it with those you care about, so they too may reflect. And don't forget to leave a comment about the moment you found your own inner peace. May peace always be with you. See you again in the next video.